I think today is the day. Today is the day that we talk about every beginner and aspiring filmmaker's biggest fear. Lighting. Well, at least is my biggest fear. But specifically, we're going to talk about how I use LUXCEO's P200 tube light as fill lights on a commercial that I made. First off, I want to give a thanks to our sponsor, my good people at LUXCEO, for sending this little guy over. But size is not everything, ladies and gentlemen. Size is not everything. This little guy is packing. It is an RGB light, so I don't have to carry around color gels when I want a specific color. I can just change the color internally within the light, and is magnetic, so you can just slap it on any metal surface. And it also comes with this metal bar, so you can just tape this onto any surface and boom, it just sticks to the back of the light. That's really convenient. So this light has two features that are really important to me personally as a creative that tends to create alone a lot. Not because I prefer to, but I don't have a team right now. Hint, hint, if you want to hop on board, let's make that happen. The first feature is the remote. So like I said, I don't have a team. I don't have an assistant. I don't have people around that I can just ask to change the color of the light, adjust the brightness, anything of that nature. So the remote makes it really convenient for me to just be able to pull out real quick, change the color, change the brightness without having to take a step or even touch the light. That saves me a lot of time, which brings me to the second feature that I really value, which is the battery life. So this has a battery life of 2.5 hours on 100%, which is pretty impressive compared to a lot of other lights that I've used and that I've seen that don't even last an hour. Being a one-man film crew may sound impressive, but it's a lot of work and it's very time consuming. It takes longer to do everything on your own. So that 2.5 time span really, I didn't even mean to do that, but that looks really cool. You know, it sucks when you finally set up everything, you get the lighting how you want, you got the camera angle set up, and you start rolling and one of the lights dies in mid-shot. And now you have to either replace the light or even worse, you have to charge it, which takes time. So that prolongs the process even longer. And with this 2.5 hour battery life, that gives me just enough time to finish whatever I'm working on, you know, given I'm working on something short formatted. So there's also an app that you can download and link to this light called the Tuya app. I haven't tried it yet, but it has all the same features and controls as the remote. And it has some pretty cool presets that you can only access through the app. And that was pretty cool to me. I'm gonna have to check that out. I haven't got around to it, but if you like, you know, using your phone to link multiple lights and things like that, definitely download the app and check that out. Now for the whole reason why you guys came in the first place, to see how I utilized these P200 tube lights as fill lights in a commercial. Let's get to it. First, a little disclaimer. I am not claiming to be in any shape or form a professional gaffer, which is a lighting guy for those of you guys that don't know, a professional DP, camera op, video editor. I am the idea guy. I'm the creative director, writer, actor. That's my lane. Anything else that I do is because it came with the territory of being an independent creator. Just skills that I picked up along the road. But yeah, so we got a sneaker commercial. Young man set design is giving. Young man bedroom, got the poster on the wall, got the sneakers up top. We got some orange and teal action going on, orange and blue, whatever you want to call it. So we used 4 lights in total for this shoot. 3 P200 lights and 1 key light, which I'm not going to name because the video is about the LUXCEO lights. But yeah, we have to the right of the frame a practical lamp with a warm tungsten light bulb, which is motivating the orange hitting the left side of my face. We have the key light pretty close to my face, right outside of frame, with the CTO gel and orange gel that matches the color temperature of the bulb and the lamp. And on the shadow sides, the right side of my face, we have one of the P200. We have one of the P200 tubes pretty close. I want to say at 20 to 30% brightness. And the color is set to like a tealish, almost greenish blue. And the intent was to emulate a TV light since it's nighttime. And you can also see it hitting the wall a bit, so it's filling in not just the shadows on my face, but some of the shadows on the wall. And right above my head, we have a second P200 light right behind the blue shoebox. So that light isn't motivated by anything real. It's supposed to represent an idea, like a light bulb going off in your head, and it's illuminating right behind the shoebox because the idea revolves around shoes. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this specific shot. Nothing too crazy. So let's move on to this next shot. So for this shot, pretty much the same lighting setup. The blue light is a bit closer. Key light is in the exact same spot. You can kind of still see that orange tungsten light right behind my back, just hitting the wall a little bit. We have the green light in the exact same place right behind the shoebox. It's bouncing off of the ceiling and kind of creating a rim light feel. You can see it right on the edge of my arm and the back of my neck and behind my shoulder. So that was pretty cool. And the third light, obviously, is inside of the shoebox. I chose red to signify dominance, importance, so it could stand out, because that is the special shoe. That's supposed to be the money shoe, the big idea. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, I only used 4 lights. 3 of them were the tube lights. 1 was a key light. And 2 of the lights were used for creative purposes. 1 was creative / fill light, but all of them are being used to fill in shadows in a creative way. If the red light wasn't in my face would be pretty lost in the shadows. The sneaker boxes behind me really wouldn't have stood out at all. Yeah, they really made a difference, and the size of them made it really convenient to be able to place them in small spaces. But yeah, man, I really enjoyed getting creative with this shoot and figuring out different creative ways I can use these lights. And yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Yeah, I feel like, this is a light that I'll probably carry around with me for every shoot, It's really convenient. It also has a thread, so you can kind of just mount it to any light stand that you have. If you are interested in purchasing one of these little guys, I will leave a link in my description and let them know Don sent you. You don't have to really tell them that. It just sounded cool saying it. I always wanted to say it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys learned something. I'm still learning every day myself, and I'm just sharing what works for me. I know there are people way more advanced than me. Yeah, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I'll see you guys next time.